What's going on?
How you doing, Don? Good to see you.
It's over now.
Hey.
Mike in the house with a suit on.
I know he means business. He's got a suit on.
Well, we're trying to finish up this 50th CD.
Wow. How's it come?
Almost done. Almost done. Got a little more mixing, tweaking and stuff to do on it, but we're almost there with it.
You got your hit?
I feel real good about it. I think we got something that people are going to really enjoy.
Artists always think they got a hit. So.
Yeah, always. That's right.
Randy, you feel good about it?
One of the best yet.
Y'all probably wondering why the lights and the cameras.
We were actually earlier.
What's up with the lights and all
the lights are not for a cooling effect, I don't think.
I know, because I'm already shining. I'm already sweating, Marty.
You know, last month we were talking about the problems in the industry with the counterfeiting, the pirating, all the downloading, and how record revenues all over the world have been affected, not just the Williams brothers. And we've talked about ways that we can combat that. And we had a meeting at the law firm yesterday. The folks at the law firm and the entertainment division particularly have really been giving this a lot of thought. And we met yesterday and kind of developed an idea that I want to pitch to you to see what y'all think about it. A way to maybe to expand the Williams Brothers market. And the idea that we have, it's kind of out there. We want to ask y'all to consider going into a non-traditional gospel market with your gospel music, a market that traditionally been anti-gospel and not real receptive to gospel music.
Okay.
You know, the big showrooms in America are in casinos around the world, especially in the U.S. And here in Mississippi, with our gaming industry being a big business here, we've got some pretty large operations on the Gulf Coast. And there's one particular hotel down there that we would like to target and go after, and if we could get in that market, I think it could open up a lot of markets for you, not only in the U.S., but in Europe as well. So don't think I'm crazy when I say this, but what if we attacked the hard rock?
Okay, the hard rock.
The way we discussed it yesterday at the firm was that this would be a Williams Brothers show with some wrinkles. And the wrinkles would be, we would go in with a 30-piece orchestra. And you would do your Williams Brothers material coupled with pop gospel songs. A good example would be My Sweet Lord by George Harrison. It's a song with a message, but it's not from a traditional gospel artist. And we would position the show or attempt to sell the show to the hard rock in that way. And while we're selling gospel music, because the Williams Brothers are gospel, I guess what we're selling more so is entertainment. It's first-class entertainment for anyone that wants to come listen to good music and see a great show. So on it, I asked Marty to come with us, with me today, because he's not quite as positive over this idea, and I wanted y'all to hear the other side of it, so you could make an informed decision.
Well, we're just going to be oil and water, aren't we? Because I knew you were going to jump all over this. Here are my concerns, outside of the obvious concerns. You've played the venue before. I mean, we're not talking about the cafe at the Hard Rock. We're talking about the main showroom at the Hard Rock Casino. So you've played it on the Governor's Grammy celebration. Great. I mean, we knocked it dead. Everyone loved it. But the problem is you entered that venue with other groups. You weren't just a gospel group by yourself. So if you look at what that venue does, they're a rock venue. I mean, everything they bring in there is rock. So now we're trying to do something they've never done. I don't think there's ever been a gospel group there. So what you're trying to do is enter a rock venue. They're going to roll the dice on you guys. And if you look at what they've done, anything that they've strayed away from rock, it's some sort of international act. It's like a Macy Gray or a Joss Stone, which is not rock. I mean, it's soul, but it's international. You guys have had international success, but you're not coming in from overseas here. So, I mean, we're behind the 8 ball before we ever even pitch it to the hard rock. I mean, the upswing's tremendous, but I mean, we've got to fight in order to even take it to them.
Well, I think we got enough, you know, diehard fans to go to the hard rock. I mean, if you look at the triangle from Baton Rouge, Hattiesburg, New Orleans, down to Mobile, I mean, it's just a matter of getting them in the casino, you know.
Well, that's one of my reservations.
That's,
right
you know, other than that.
It's because there could be some repercussions. There could be some backlash. I mean, you're going into what is considered a secular, just a secular hard rock venue. And like Martin said, there's never been a gospel artist that has played a venue like this before. So we have to be conscious of that, as well as how receptive our fans are going to be as to coming into a venue like that for a concert for the Williams Brothers.
Well, I think if it's Williams Brothers and if they're diehard fans, they'll come see the Williams Brothers, whereas in you know, hard rock in the backyard or wherever, White House, it don't matter. I mean,
you can't satisfy everybody.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to say.
No matter what you do, you can't satisfy everybody.
Controversy ever since we started. I mean, even with the dressing, even with the music.
I still think there's some thought need to be put into it. I understand what Mike is saying about trying to expand our audience and so forth, and we always want to do that. But this is a whole different kind of ball game where we're talking about bringing people into a casino.
I mean, if you look at it, I mean, it's the Williams Brothers, but it's something that ain't really, I mean, never been done for the Williams Brothers. You've had artists like the Blind Boys have been in these kind of situations, and they're just singing pure gospel music, and some popular, you know, like the big crossover songs, and so I mean, I think it's more than the Blind Boys can do that.
I mean, so many people go out to dinner at the Hard Rock. Husband and wife.
That's a different kind of situation.
They see it up that the brothers are doing gospel music here tonight. He said, well, baby, we're going to have dinner tonight, and we're going to have the brothers.
I agree with all of that. I agree with all of that. But this is a different kind of situation. People go out to eat. That's one thing. Them paying to come to a gospel concert at a casino is totally different.
But did you listen what you just said? You said paying to go to a gospel concert. You just said paid to go. You do the slot machines in the casino. They're coming to see
a gospel concert at a casino, which has never been done before. But I think some thought had to be put into it. And there could be some backlash.
It's not the casino now. You think about you pulling this over here, Melvin. You're gambling, and over here is gospel music. See, it's two different.
I don't want to minimize what you're saying, Melvin, because I agree. I think you guys have incredible fans. All statistics show they're going to travel. I mean, especially in the areas that you've talked about, they're going to travel. But what you're doing, you're entering a venue that does not play gospel. They don't have gospel acts. So if we don't sell out, if we don't make this larger than life.
Why don't we do this? We get together and talk about it.
We definitely got to talk about this. Cause
we come together.
This is something totally different. And we can't just jump into some deep water like that and not really, weigh the pros and cons.
We'll get together and talk about it.
Can we at least explore the idea? Let me contact the Hard Rock to see if we have a chance. Okay. And I got to add this. I really feel strongly about this. Number one, I know if you get in and we can secure the date, it's going to be great. We all know that. And maybe that's what's driving the law firm to get behind this. We want to show the world and find a platform to show the world what we already know. We know how good the Williams Brothers are. We want to put the Williams Brothers on a platform so the entire world can see how good the Williams Brothers are and how entertaining gospel music is and how moving gospel music is. If we can be successful in the Hard Rock, that is a platform that translates worldwide to putting gospel music on the main street. So if we've got the permission, then We'll explore.
You do what you gotta do, but the three of us still gotta sit down and weigh some pros and cons with this situation.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a big step.
Yeah.
It's a big
Absolutely.